everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Smashbrush. Oh my gosh, I am super excited for today's video. One, happy summer. I am just beyond happy that the season is finally here. And two, of course, you guys can probably tell by the title, but today I will be showing you guys the all new Jeffree Star Jawbreaker Palette. It's gonna be a review, tutorial, first impressions. So I bought a couple of things. I didn't buy the entire collection, but I did buy things that I think were like the main products in this collection. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So obviously the first one being the Jawbreaker Palettes. I am beyond excited for that because I love bright colors, and just being able to play with colors in general is so much fun. I also got the mini breaker. I love the color story in this as well, and I think it is so pretty. I'm gonna try to go ahead and use both of these palettes today. And I also got the Brain Freeze Pro palette. This is their Skin Frost Pro palette, and I'm excited for this because I have never tried any of his Skin Frost anything, so I am hoping I receive that awesome blinding effect on my cheeks today. Also, in addition to today's review, surprise I will be also doing a giveaway with this. I'm gonna have one lucky subscriber win an all new Jawbreaker palette. I'm not gonna explain the rules right now though, but they will definitely be somewhere in the videos. If this is the video that you're interested in, then just keep watching, and without further ado, let's get to it. So the way I like to do tutorials, I basically like to do one side of the eye, tell you exactly how I did it, and then I'll do the other eye later on, as well as my face and all of that, because today's video will be just dedicated to eyes. Oh, and I will show you the highlight application as well. I'm not gonna go ahead and swatch every single color in here because Jeffree Star already did like a whole video on it, and I feel like it is so true. Like, we'll be here for a really long time. Yeah, there's just so much you can do with it, so I totally understand if you're intimidated by it, but I promise there are always ways that you can use something like this into your everyday natural look. However, today I will tell you that I have just been dying to play with color, so I am going to be doing a very, at least for what I consider a dramatic look. So I'm going to be using a combination of the regular Jawbreaker palette along with the mini Jawbreaker palette. I think these two will go really nicely together. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to prep my eyes. I'm going to do a mixture of colors. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this color C9. This is his concealer. I'm going to go ahead and just put this all over. Yeah, there you go. You're so annoying. And just because I want a more of a like thicker consistency, I'm going to go ahead and now grab the white, and I'm going to go ahead and spread that all over. Don't mind any of the fallout or anything that goes down here below because I end up cleaning all of that up. That's just me being messy and like careless, but I like being a badass that way. So both palettes do carry this color called Bubblegum. So I'm gonna go ahead and start applying that in here. By the way, I will say this palette has a combination of shimmery colors, of I guess just like regular eyeshadow and some pressed pigments. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with that color Bubblegum, and I'm just gonna bring it pretty close to kind of like my brow bone, but not as much. And I'm gonna wing it out a little bit because I really want this eyeshadow to kind of extend out. Okay, I love how like vibrant that shows up. And I feel like the light really makes it look lighter, but in person, this looks a whole lot more pink than it does like on the monitor. But really, I'm using kind of this color as like a base, something where I can like build other things upon. And now I'm gonna go into that color Orange Crush. It kind of has like little bits of like orange shimmer on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of put this on top, but while still leaving a little bit of the pink showing. And I'm using the same exact brush. And by the way, I am doing little small buffing motions. You know what's crazy? I'm like trying to build this up to see if it'll get like more and more intense, and it doesn't. Like what you see there as soon as you apply it, like that's the color, which is really nice because I'm so used to trying to like build it up, go little by little, and this is like boom, like right then and there. And now I'm gonna go in with a smaller blending brush. So the original one that I used was this Sigma one. It's just like that. So you see it's a little bit more like rounded. This one is actually from the Jeffree Star collection. It's a little bit more like dense and it's a little smaller too. I feel like I want to go for something like a fiery type of look, but I don't know yet. So I'm gonna go in with that color Licorice. I have a feeling this is the pressed pigment. I was trying to read the back, but honestly, like it felt like a lot to read, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just like, it'll be all right. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this color and start building up this fiery look. Okay, and now grabbing a smudger brush, I'm gonna go in with that color Raspberry, and I'm just gonna try to like, kind of like pre-cut the crease in a way. I like to cut it anyways with a concealer, but this is really just gonna start helping me make that shape. I actually think that color might be a little too like light. Like it's not, I want it to like accentuate a little bit better. So I'm gonna go in actually with that purple color from the mini Jawbreaker, and it's called Purple Punch. And let me see how Bite Me looks. Okay, and that was the color Bite Me. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab that color and mix it in with Purple Punch and like blend the edges now. By the way, there is a lot of fall out there. I think that's mainly having to do with me, just because I like, instead of like buffing it out, I'm like pressing it on, almost like swatching it. And I feel like sometimes with glittery colors that happens. I don't have an issue with it, but you know. And now I'm gonna put in that color Delicious, just right here, like at this edge part. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go back on this, but I really like the way this is starting to like form. I'm gonna go ahead and do a cut crease type of thing here, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm loving the way this is coming out so far. I'm gonna go ahead and put in that color Lemon Drop because I think it is so pretty. And I'm using this like Morphe flat brush, and I hope this color combination is good. To be completely honest, I'm like doing this as I go. I didn't have anything exactly planned out. I just knew I wanted to use that yellow. Wow, hello color. I'm gonna use a much smaller flat brush, that way I can concentrate it a little better. And now I'm gonna do this color from the mini breaker called Slice, and I'm just gonna add a little bit there in the middle, like right here, to see how it looks like. It's a really pretty color too. Really nice. So you see how it's creating like an ombre. And now I'm gonna go back into the Breaker palette, and I'm gonna use that color called Orange Juice. And I'm just gonna like close this out, I guess. See how that looks like. I like, it's very like fiery. What I am gonna do is add that color and what? And I'm gonna do it at the end. So that way it's like a yellow to copper to orange to red. You know, like, I don't know. I just love doing a combination of colors. And like I said, I'm kind of been color deprived. So I am going all out with this. If anything, maybe I'll add that color Licorice and Raspberry. There you go. That's more of the color I wanted to go for. Going back in with that color orange juice. And now I'm going in with that color again, Slice. And let me tell you guys, it really is all about like just layering it and going back and forth. Yeah, look how cool this looks like. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going in with this really thin, I think this is supposed to be like an eyeliner brush that I got from like a while back, but I'm using it really to like realign everything. And I'm going back in with that color Delicious because I already have like a purple layer on the bottom. This looks purple, but it's actually like a blue color. Yes. Going in with that color Jawbreaker, and I'm gonna go ahead and highlight right there, but just like right in this part, right there. Yay, and that is the color combo of the eye. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with the way this looks like. Like, I'm gonna step back, that way you guys can kind of see it a little better, but look how cool that looks like. What I gotta do is just do my eyeliner now, and then obviously do the lashes. Okay guys, and this is what the eye look looks like so far. And I mean, it's basically done, but how freaking cool does this look like? I'm gonna do a little close up here. Honestly, this came out a whole lot better than I thought it would, and I'm really excited to see like me finish the bottom part. I wanted to do that on camera, and I also wanted to do my highlight on camera, but everything else is already done. By the way, I did add a little like yellow liquid liner here. This one is the NYX Vivid Brights liquid liner. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into that color Jawbreaker, and I'm going to put that color just like right here in the very inner corners. Yeah, just like that, you see? Awesome. And then for the bottom part of my eyes, I'm really like debating what colors I should do, but I think I'm gonna start off with like that pinky tone color, the Bubblegum color, and I'm gonna grab just a regular like blending brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this right down here, and I'm actually bringing this pretty low down low. And it looks a little funny right now, but we're gonna go and fix that. So now with a much smaller and like dense brush, blending brush, I'm gonna go in with that color Orange Crush, and I'm just gonna go kind of like start tightlining it a little bit. So like right there. It's just to give it a really nice blend, that's all. And then you can use like a regular flat angled brush. You can use a smudge brush. I think I'm gonna use the angled brush, and I'm gonna go in with that color Delicious. It's like a really deep navy blue. I wouldn't even say it's navy blue. It's like a whole lot darker than that. And basically I'm gonna really tight line my bottom waterline. Wow, why is that so hard to say? And it's almost like I'm gonna connect back here and then just bring it in. And now with that small blending brush, I'm gonna go into the mini breaker and go into that color Foreplay. And I'm just gonna use that color to really just blend everything together. Had to get this other mirror because I needed to do my waterline. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with mascara and just do my bottom lashes. Yay, and eyes are officially done. This looks so nice. And I know it's a bit much, but I would totally wear this to go anywhere. Just saying. So now that the eyes are done, I am really excited to now try the Brain Freeze palette. Like I said, I've never tried any of like the Skin Frost highlights. I'm like really curious to see how Jawbreaker is gonna look like, and I would even do a little bit of freeze tag. I know it's like a super bluish type of color, but I want to try it out. And I think it's so cute that they have this right here because it totally reminds me of like that ice cream wrapper. I just can't remember which one it was, but let's go in and try this out. Let's start in with that color Jawbreaker, and I'm gonna apply it right here. Wow, that is so pretty. Yeah, I like that. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put that color Freeze Tag, and I'm just gonna like put it just like right in this area just to really emphasize the highlight. And I'm like kind of scared because at the same time this is freaking blue, but I think it's gonna be very like icy. Oh, that looks so cool. It's just like adding on, and the thing is that I don't think you can really tell with like these lights. Maybe if I were to go like that. My God. Let's add a little bit more. It's just like a really nice layer on top. Maybe if I step back and like show you guys, but like it's super like frosty for sure. This is definitely something that I would use more of, like not on a daily, like if I'm going out, if I got a special event, if I'm doing crazy makeup like this, I would totally use this. So I'm gonna go ahead in with that color Jawbreaker and just apply a little bit here, and then Freeze Tag, let's put it here. Yo, this highlight is crazy. But yay guys, that is it for my look. I am so excited. So let me just close some of this stuff up and then let's talk about these products really quickly. Okay, so first off, I want to say I am obsessed with this eye look. I'm obsessed with how everything came out. That's kind of why I wore this shirt. I was trying to go for like the pinkies, the yellows and stuff like that, even a little bit of purple in the background, and this is here. So that's kind of like where my inspiration came from. So the Jawbreaker palette, oh my gosh, it is so pretty. And what's crazy to me is that I have not even used every single color yet, but I used a lot. I don't know, I can totally see me like making a whole nother look, but this was definitely like more of my vision today. I don't know, I have to say that the quality is still just as beautiful as like the Blue Blood palette. Everything is gorgeous, honestly, from this palette. Same thing goes with the mini breaker. To be honest, I was kind of debating whether I should get this one or not, just because I felt like although they all have very pretty colors and I feel like all of these colors work really nicely together, I just felt like this one just has more to offer because of the variety of colors. These all just kind of like already set a tone for you, but surprisingly it was almost like a half and half. Like I really didn't think I was gonna use this palette as much as I did today. Both of these are such a go, and I think this is also a really good opportunity for you to try out a Jeffree Star palette if you don't want to spend like $58 on a big palette. Try out something like this. You could still get really fun and creative, and you'll also be able to try out the products, like how the eyeshadows work and how beautifully they blend together. You're able to see it from this. I will say that in the beginning I did have a little bit of an issue just blending out colors, but it's mainly because I know my lids are more on the dry side, and as soon as I start layering, sometimes it gets a little bit hard for me. And I know in general still with like certain pressed pigments, I still kind of struggle. I get it eventually, it's just it takes me a little bit longer. So that is it with that. Maybe this is like an unpopular opinion, but I feel like I'm not that crazy about the packaging. Like, okay, not that I hate it, I don't hate it at all, and I actually really like this theme that they have going on with the whole Jawbreaker and like the splatter of paint and things like that, but I feel like it's so like one-dimensional. And my very first Jeffree Star palette was the Blue Blood palette, and when you compare the Coffin to this seems very basic. It doesn't feel cheap or anything like that. I don't know, I guess I was expecting a little bit more, but that's that's just my opinion when it comes to packaging. I am such a sucker for packaging, but other than that, honestly, like I love this design and everything here. I think it's so pretty. And then as far as like the Brain Freeze palette as well, honestly, like this theme in general is so like brings me like way back. But yeah, even this, like I'm actually pretty psyched that I got this, just because like I said, I haven't tried the Skin Frost before and I actually really do like them. I feel like it gives me like such a crazy beautiful glow. There's so many options that I have here, and I was able to pull off basically this right here. This is a little bit too warm for me. I think it could go on my skin, but me personally, I'm not one to really like to go too gold or too warm on my cheeks as a highlight. So before I close out this video, I did want to give you guys the announcements of my giveaway and what the rules are. It's pretty simple and basic. So this is gonna be open for 1 week, and all you have to do is make sure you are subscribed to my channel. You are following me on Instagram, which is @Smashbrush_ at the very end. And then down below here, comment your Instagram. That way, whoever's the winner, I'm able to reach you through DM on Instagram. And that is basically it. So I am super excited for whoever's gonna win this. I hope whoever does end up winning it gets super creative with all of this. That is basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Also, I seriously want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for 4,000 subscribers. It is so crazy just how fast that grew and just how I've been like able to get connected with you guys. It is amazing. And if you are new to my channel, whether you enter the giveaway or not, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.